Hi everyone, this is my presentation on functional analysis, FA, the conditions of an FA, and how to implement them. Hi everyone, this is my presentation on functional analysis, FA, the conditions of an FA, and how to implement them. First, we'll be talking about what is a functional analysis, an FA. A functional analysis is a procedure or assessment that involves the direct manipulation of antecedents and/or consequences to identify why the problem behavior occurs. During the process of conducting an FA, each condition is conducted at least 3 to 5 times, with session being between 5 to 15 minutes. The conditions used in an FA are play, control, attention, tangible, escape, and alone. The first condition that we will be talking about, a part of the FA, is play control. The child is allowed to play in this condition and have free access to all preferred tangibles. The therapist is not placing any demands throughout this condition. However, giving the child attention is allowed during this condition. It is common in this condition that there is lower occurrences of the target behavior just because no demands are being placed towards the child in any circumstances. An example for this condition is just having the child play with a preferred toy in a designated room. It could be like a toy house, a toy car, and no demands are being placed. The next condition we will be talking about is attention. To start off this condition, the therapist will appear distracted by talking to someone else in the room, typing on the computer, reading, etc., but withholding attention from the child. Any instance when the child engages in the target behavior, the therapist will provide attention in a form of a reprimand for 20 to 30 seconds, like "stop that, we don't kick," etc. Then go back to ignoring. Anytime the target behavior occurs in this condition, it should be marked. An example of the attention condition is the therapist is ignoring the child, and then the child kicks the therapist. Then the therapist says, "Don't kick." In the tangible condition, the therapist is determining if the child behavior occurs from wanting access to tangibles. For the first few minutes, the therapist will withhold a highly preferred tangible. These tangibles could be like a preferred doll, toy blocks, toy car, and many others, until the child engages in the target behavior. Once the child engages in the target behavior, provide access immediately to the tangible for 30 seconds, then remove the tangible after those 30 seconds are up, and then until the child engages in the target behavior again. An example for the tangible condition is therapist is holding the doll, the child starts kicking the therapist then provides the doll to the child for 30 seconds, then removes the doll again until the child kicks again. In the escape condition, the child is placed with a non-preferred demand, which these demands can be schoolwork, a chore task, or many others. Once the child engages in the target behavior, they are provided a break for 20 to 30 seconds. When the 20 to 30 second break is complete, the therapist will present the previous demand until the behavior occurs again, where once again a break will be provided. And also, every time the target behavior occurs in this condition, it should be marked. An example of the escape condition is the therapist places a worksheet that the child should be working on. The child starts screaming at the top of their lungs. Then the therapist will immediately provide a break following the screaming. In our last slide, we will be talking about the alone condition. During this condition, the child is left alone for a longer period of time with no access to tangibles, therapists, and etc. Being left alone while engaging in the target behavior will determine if the behavior is being maintained by automatic reinforcement. A brief definition about automatic reinforcement is something that does not involve another person and can be self-stimulating to the child.